Tartarus versus Thanos. Now, this question is a very interesting question. I'm going to start off with Tartarus. Tartarus is probably one of the strongest brutes in the entire Halo franchise. I mean, this guy was, like his namesake, it was a brute. Now, he comes with a giant freaking hammer. This hammer is no joke. It was a prototype of the new hammers that the brutes would use, called a gravity hammer. Now, this was a beast of a hammer. It literally had like a gravity beam on the front of it that could push or pull someone, and it was just absolutely brutal. When I say this guy is a brute, I literally mean he is a brute in size as well. This dude was a staggering 9 foot 9 inches tall. That is taller than Thanos in the comics. Thanos in the comics is anywhere from 6 foot to 9 feet tall. This dude was about 9 inches taller than Thanos wishes he could be. Now compare that with a hammer about the same size as him. This dude was an absolute menace. Then you have Thanos. Thanos the Mad Titan. Now, he is a very brutally strong character in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, if we're using the actual cinematic and not the comic book versions, he's anywhere from 7 foot to 8 foot 3, so we'll give him about 7.5 feet, maybe 7 foot 6 for this scenario. And I'll give him a sword because no sword and no stones would be absolutely brutal, and it'd be an annihilation against Thanos. So let's give Thanos a chance and actually give him one of his weapons, that being his double-edged sword. Now, this is where I might lose some Thanos fans. Now, let me say this. Tartarus, no matter what, sword or not, he's winning the majority of these fights. Now, let me explain. Now, look at it like this. It's a 9 foot 9 beast of a monster with a hammer the same size as him, with a hammer that also has a gravity well basically on the front of it that can pull anything forward and push anything back. This dude is no joke. He's also extremely physically strong. He is described as the strongest brute to basically ever actually live. This dude, like I said, literally is like no joke. He can throw anybody around like it's nothing. He literally killed his grandfather to become the chief, which is a feat alone, but that really isn't nothing for him because he killed his father in just a minute or two. Now, on the plus side, he also comes equipped with 2 or more people with him. That makes him a literal threat against Thanos, because I've said it in the past, I don't even think Thanos can take on 3 brutes. So what makes you think he's going to take on a brute with a giant freaking hammer that can beat him up that's the same size as him? Now, Thanos isn't out of the question yet. I do still think Thanos could win some of these fights if he's able to avoid the giant hammer coming at him, or the gravity well on the front of it, or just the physical fist of Tartarus himself. If he does end up stabbing Tartarus in the stomach or something, he could kill Tartarus hypothetically. But then he's at close range for that giant freaking hammer. Now, there's something Thanos has that Tartarus does not. He has intelligence. He's very, very smart. So he's very well equipped to fight. He also is really, really strong in just fighting with his fists alone. Now, if Tartarus and Thanos got in a fist fight, Tartarus would be doing more damage, but Thanos could probably hit him faster and do more damage in the long run. He also knows how to use his sword very, very well. So, technically, Thanos does have the weapon superiority in a way. Battle knowledge, not so much, because we never actually see him really in any of the Marvel movies him fight as much as normal. I mean, literally, it was called Avengers Endgame and Infinity War, yet we only actually see him kill one Avenger. Yes, you see him kill all the Asgardians, you see him kill Thor, you see him kill Gamora, but they're not Avengers. They were still Guardians of the Galaxy and Asgardians. They were not Avengers. He also killed all of Xandar, but they were still Xandarians. It literally was called Avengers Infinity War and Endgame, yet you only see him kill one Avenger, and that being Vision. So what I'm saying is, in the grand total of the movies, you actually only see Thanos kill like 3 or 4 people. Now, if there was a novelization I don't know about of both books that says that certain scenes that were in the movie that shows Thanos killing a bucketload of people, then I give Thanos more credit in those movies. But he doesn't. He really only kills 3 people in both movies. You don't even see him kill anybody in Endgame that I'm aware of. All you see him do is beat up humans. Unlike Tartarus, where he has actually appeared in Halo books and has actually done stuff in Halo books, he has murdered hundreds of humans, upon hundreds of humans, has, I'm not mistaken, killed a Spartan or two. But that's a lot just to say, because the Covenant used to call Spartans demons, and this dude could take on Master Chief and probably win in a fight. Yet he never actually did, but he would probably win. So, in conclusion, I really honestly personally do think Tartarus would absolutely destroy Thanos in any fight they actually fought in. Unless Thanos had the stones, that's the only way he'd be able to beat Tartarus. Even with Thanos with the sword, I still think it is an underwhelming measure to beat Tartarus, because Tartarus just having the gravity well and the hammer makes the fight a lot harder. So I'd give Thanos a 1 in 10 chance in beating Tartarus.